Hey everybody, welcome to part 8 of this 100% commentary playthrough of Final Fantasy X-2. In the last episode we did Macalania Woods and Lake Macalania and Beacon Out Island. And in this one we are going to try and do in one episode, maybe a push 2, Babel, Mount Gagazet and Brisay. Once we've done those 3 places, the next place we have to go is Zanarkand. However, we will not be doing that straight away because once you go to Zanarkand, that is the point of no return. Which means that basically once that you have to go to Kilika. But there is still stuff that we have to do, like publicity, which is very important for 100% completion at the end of when we get to chapter 5. I sound like I'm being the knowledgeable one about all this, but the truth is I'm not really. I've watched walkthroughs in the past, but I don't know much about this game, to be perfectly honest with you. I just researched, read things, but my mate Zach, he knows more about this because, come on, he's been playing Final Fantasy a lot longer than I have. Well, as long as I have probably, but I don't know a lot more than I have. Let's put it that way. So, yeah.
Alright. Yeah, I don't know if I know more than you. I think I'm also trying to figure out what's going on, but well, I think together we'll get there. Yeah.
I know more about Final Fantasy X than Final Fantasy X-2. Let's put it that way.
Oh yeah, definitely the same for me. I'm much more of a 10 player than I am a 10-2, but yeah, it's I'm learning a lot. Yeah. Alright, New Yevon is set up here, going to Babel. They organized not long after the calm came. Let's go somewhere else, okay? Ah man, I'm sorry buddy, we gotta go here. 100%.
I love the music here.
Babel remains at the heart of Spira, even today. It's also the place where I was born. I suppose that makes it my hometown, but I can't say that I have a lot of fond memories here.
Alright. So, I think there's more to be done. We should talk to the leadership of Babel.
I forgot. Oh my god. Do you know what? I forgot about that.
Oh yeah, we got the...
That would have done us in, wouldn't it? Or not?
I think so. The guide I'm looking at doesn't reference like doing anything like talking to Barrel-Eye, but I feel like we have to.
Personally, if that wasn't done, I personally would have thought you would lose percentage for that, but... Yeah,
same here, yeah.
I just say like, do it. Let's do it anyway. It doesn't hurt, does it?
Yeah. Lady Yuna, please, this way.
Oh, the High Summoner. I see you finally decided to join New Yevon. You do us much honor, my lady. Lord Braska, may he rest in peace, would be proud. I will summon the Praetor immediately. I beg your leave.
Pushy, isn't he?
We should leave.
Hey, what's the matter, Uni?
Well, you see, there was this arrangement, with the son of the chairman of New Yevon. I turned the offer down, but I thought it'd be kind of awkward.
Yuna?
You're probably right. Let's go.
Huh? No, wait! Wait!
Oh, I was wrong. The guy does say, watch this scene.
It does?
It does say to do this. Okay.
Ah, right. Oh, I was
It's
gonna
like-
say,
It's like a,
surely you've got to do this. Surely.
A pleasure, Lady Yuna. I am Baralai, Praetor of New Yevon.
So, you're the chairman's son?
Ah, as it happens, the chairman has recently resigned, as did his son, the Praetor. They were trying to take too much power. We had to ask them to leave. Now the younger members run the party, by mutual consensus, of course.
I'm sorry to hear that.
So you see, Lady Yuna, it is not I that was meant to marry the High Summoner.
My.
What?
Not that we wouldn't appreciate your support. On the contrary, you'd be most welcome. I understand if your feelings toward Yevon are mixed. But I would hope that you could put that aside and join our cause. The world is changing, and there are many who are finding it difficult to keep up. New Yevon wishes to help those who feel lost in the winds of change. If you'll excuse me, there are matters which require my attention. Oh, and should you come across any spheres of Spear's past, please do let us know. My lady?
So, what do you think?
What? Pain?
I think I've heard enough. What now?
alright, so that should be all the dialogue here. We can get a tiara by just, you know, going into the temple. Talking to Baralai, he'll provide us with one. They may call me Praetor, but this job requires me to be a jack of all trades. Ah, it's not much, but here, have this as a token of my friendship. Gain tiara. Not that I would ever think you were one to be swayed by simple gifts. All right, and I think that's pretty much it for Bavel. It's a very short visit.
But we will be coming back here later on in like the game overall.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Quite a bit goes on. Bavel's always busy.
Bavel's quite involved.
Yeah. I'm trying to think like what area in this game is completely unused, like from a main story perspective.
What do you mean, main story perspective?
Like you never are required to. Like you have to go to Bavel, you have to go to Kilika, you have to go to Xanarkand, you have to go to the save.
I know an area.
Oh, which one?
One is Mihen High Road.
Oh, it's true. Yeah. You never have to go there. I think Mihen, Makwania. Because Thunder Point is also when you have to go. Huh.
Calmlands.
Oh, it's true, yeah, Calmlands is another. Water Salam.
No, you have to go there.
No, you have to go there. I forgot. Alright. Alright, I believe we've already done everything the Calmlands we have to.
Yeah, we did that first, straight away.
Yeah. Next is Mount Gagazet. So...
Oh, you're right.
Before we do this... I don't think we saved after we ended last video.
No.
Let's save here, because I think Bavel is like an easy one. But I really don't want to mess up Gagazet.
No. You okay?
I'm good.
This part is all new to you now.
Yeah, I've got the responses in the guide, so I think we just they triggers us to say these things, and we're good.
I'll tell you another thing that's easily missable, and I don't know if you did this. You know, in chapter 3, when you have to go to Jose to finish the chapter.
Oh, I think I know what you're gonna say. Yeah.
Did you go back to Babel?
I did go back to Babel. That's a big one that people miss. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm only asking
Yeah.
that.
The Ronsos still live here
because you
on Mount
you can miss
Goddess.
the Crimson Sphere.
Kamari is their elder now, and he's working hard to unite his people.
That's an important scene as
Still,
well.
it seems much quieter here than it used to be. Maybe because summoners no longer come here to climb the
All right,
sacred
so by
mountain.
my count, we have to talk to 7 Ronso. If we don't talk to 7, that's bad.
Right. Sorry about this. I know you're all new to this, so...
Oh, it's all good. I mean, it's with the
Kimari!
guide. I mean, it's my big
You
fear
may
is
look
we
well,
get late in the game
Kimari
and we're
glad.
missing like 0.2% or something.
How you been, Kamari? What's it like being an elder?
Elder's job difficult. Kimari troubled.
I think we've got a good process going here.
Elder, Leon and Aid not here. Children have left mountain, gone to search for Elder's horn.
What's going on?
Leon and Aid still pups, but bear Ronso future. Say they search for way to fix Kimari's broken horn.
If Kimari act like true Elder, these things not happen.
Maybe so.
Kimari?
High Summoner Yuna, it is
It's
Garrick's
just-
honor.
Nice to meet you.
Garrick know Yuna saved Spira, but Ronso not saved yet.
Okay.
So it throws you right into it straight away.
Yeah, so I think we're supposed to say we'll take care of Leon and Aid, but just confirming.
I think we have to do that, yeah.
Yeah, during the scene, tell him you'll take care of Leon and Aid. After that, speak with everyone, including Kamari again. Okay, cool. We'll take... I like how there's an option that says, that's a really nice horn. Like, okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll take care of Leon and Aid.
Huh?
Alright, we're gonna speak to Kamari.
So
Kimari worried about Leon and Aid, but Kimari cannot leave mountain. If Yuna find Leon and Aid, bring them back to Gagazet.
Sorry, I cut you off.
No, it's alright. I was just gonna say, so I was just explaining for the viewers as such. So basically, the reason why we're doing this is because, well, it's obvious really. It's part of 100% completion.
Yeah, it is, yeah. that can describe a lot of this. It's for 100% completion. Yeah. I am a bit confused. It told me to talk to Kamari and use the below response.
Told him again.
Yeah, let me see if I can get something
Yuna?
out of him.
Is everything okay?
Kimari troubled.
Oh,
Ronso
perfect.
youth grow horns of hatred for
I think
Guado.
this will get us the dialogues we need. Wait, what? The right response is you have to learn to deal with these things? That seems harsh.
What?
Yeah. The options
God.
are, have you discussed it with everyone? You have to learn to deal with these things. Or why not forget about it for now? Why not forget about it for now? Hakuna Matata? Like, what are we...
I suppose
No
it's you have to
worries.
learn to deal with it. Right.
That's so surprising. Yeah, I'm just gonna reread this just to be like super careful.
Yeah,
like, make
mate,
sure it
I
doesn't say
would
do
if
not
I was you,
use these.
because yeah,
seems like
this
a weird
is.
response to me.
But the other two don't seem logical.
Yeah, have you discussed it with everyone? Kind of seems like not a very Ronso answer.
That's
And then
no, because
Yeah.
think about it. if you're saying that, it's like you're questioning him. Like, have you discussed this with everyone else? It's like you're questioning the leader of the Ronsos now, in a sense. If you say
Maybe
that
give it
response,
out.
and then saying you should forget about it, that's basically saying you should just brush it off and not let it worry you, sort of thing, isn't it?
Yeah. You know what? That might be okay. This is maybe me reading way too into this, but the other two are questions, and you have to learn to deal with these things as an exclamation mark to signify like I'm firm. I'm saying that you have to do this. I'm probably reading too into the.
No,
the sentence,
I don't
but,
believe
yeah.
you are, actually. I actually think what you're saying there is actually a perfectly legit thing, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because you're right, the other two are like questions, aren't they, in a sense?
Yeah, it's yeah. This is me directing him as opposed to asking him to figure it out himself.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna say you have to learn to
Say
deal
that
with
then.
these
If that's what it's saying, then say that.
Kimari sorry. Whining make Kimari small.
Cheer
I
up,
don't think I've
Kamari.
ever. You know what? I've never told him that response. I kind of feel bad even doing it. But all right, let's talk to his like. I don't even know what it would be considered.
Do you have to talk to him again, or is that it now? We've done with that now, have we?
That should be it for the guide, but we can always talk to him again. Just to. What does he say?
Kimari sorry. Whining make Kimari
Oh yeah, he just said the
small.
same thing.
Okay.
Cheer up, Kamari.
Okay, there we go. So he's done now. Kamari's sorted. So now we've got to do other ones. But this is not read, like voice acted, so...
Yeah. So this is like his like vice president. I don't even know.
Whatever, yeah.
Yeah. Sub. Yeah. Yeah. Must ask High Summoner Yuna. Find Lean and aid. Our options are leave it to the Gull Wings, please help Kamari, or I can't promise anything. I can't promise it. Come on. Okay, leave it to the Gull Wings, apparently is what you're supposed to say. Which makes sense to me. Also, I'm gonna get a little bit conspiracy theory. The other ones are please help Kamari period. I can't promise anything, period. And then the one that we're supposed to choose is leave it to the Gull Wings, exclamation mark. That's the second time that's happened. That's really interesting.
I have to ask then. I'm gonna check your walkthrough now. Did you not do any of this stuff at all then? Like in the walkthrough you did of X2 on your channel then? You didn't do any of this, okay?
I don't know, because I did a Let's Play that was like uploaded, right? And then I went for 100% off camera because I need to record some Blitzball. But I don't remember if I did this. I think I did do this, but I didn't do any specific responses. Like, I just chose anything that I felt like was fine. Like, I didn't look at what I was supposed to respond. I just figured if I responded to anything, it'd be fine. But I should have known 10-2 was very particular.
Oh, what's happening now?
We'll choose leave it to the Gull Wings.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I chose the right responses if I did do this.
No.
Yeah. Many Ronso lost lives in battle to defend High Summoner Yuna. The options are yes, many Ronso died. The other one is I will never forget their sacrifice. And the other one is what am I supposed to do about it? Okay. I will never forget their sacrifice is the right answer.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Thank you. Iran and Yankee rejoice now in Farpoint.
Oh wait, they died and all, didn't they? Yeah.
They did. They threw themselves to bar Seymour's path, one after another. Yeah. At least that's how the voice line goes. Yeah.
They threw themselves like me, one after another. One after another. Yeah.
Let me, what is it? Let me free this Ronso from his pain. Let me,
Allow Kamari to die and release him from his pain.
Exactly. Seymour is like such a good villain. He appeared a bit too much, but he's a good villain. That forced Seymour I could have done without.
Yeah, I
seemed
know what you
more
mean. It was a
ominous
bit
or whatever,
silly,
yeah.
really, but oh well,
Yeah, I'm just
they
like,
did it. So
Yeah, it's almost a meme that he shows up the 4th time. Yeah. But, never forgive Seymour. Never forgive Guado. Options are hatred won't solve anything. I wouldn't forgive them either. Do what you want. No way. The option is I wouldn't forgive them either. Really? That's so surprising. I thought it was going to be hatred won't solve anything.
oh god, this is this is insane. I don't get this. Serious.
I'm so. Okay, I'm gonna call an audible here. I'm gonna look up a second guide. I'm nervous. I'm nervous that this is wrong.
That doesn't seem legit. But the guide has been no, but the guide has been accurate so far. So the question is, oh man, I don't know what the. Oh gee. Do you want me to ask that guy on Discord? What's his face?
Oh, Ryuji.
Him. Yeah.
If he's active, I just looked up a second guide. It says yes. I wouldn't forgive them either is the right response.
Really?
That is insane. Okay, I wouldn't forgive them either. I thought hatred won't solve anything was the answer, but I guess I wouldn't forgive them either.
Just shows how obscure these answers are, then, doesn't it?
Yeah, we're gonna have to remember what save we we used before this one. This might be one we reload.
Why?
I wouldn't forgive them either.
What?
If this is somehow wrong, I hope it's not. Yes, never forgive. Oh my gosh, dude, what is? Okay. Okay, I don't understand, but sure.
Okay, well, if two guides say it, it must be right, Zach. So
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Who would go on the internet and lie? That's what I say.
I say that too.
Who would do such a thing?
I do have a strategy guide. If you ever want it, I can send it to you. I do have a strategy guide for this game.
We might need to consult it, but I think we're good so far. I think we're good so far.
So, if you ever want me to send it to you, it's like a proper big paperback book. If you ever want me to send it to you, just let me know. Like, give me your address and I'll find it and I'll put it in the post for you or something. Like, put it in the post. It will take a while to get to you, but it may be worth having that. It's a proper, like, strategy guide for X2. It's not for the HD remaster, it's for the original, but...
oh, yeah. Yeah, maybe. I normally use online resources, but I do still have my Final Fantasy X strategy guide from when I was a kid, which is extremely beat up, but, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm just letting you know anyway, if that was ever the case.
Yeah. I don't normally play the original, but yeah, I might take you up on that. I do a lot of like online strategy guides, but yeah. Many friends and kin died 2 years ago. Brought so grief deeper than mountain snow. The options are you have to try not to be sad. I can imagine how you must feel, or tough breaks, huh?
I'm gonna imagine I imagine how you must feel, but I'm guessing that isn't the right one.
If it's tough breaks, I don't believe this guide. Let's see what it is. That would just be that would be something else. I can imagine how you must feel. Okay, that's a reasonable response. I can't believe it was like I wouldn't forgive them either. I'm still shocked.
I know, me too. I mean, what the hell?
Apparently this sets us up for a dress fair in Chapter 3, and it affects a boss in Chapter 3, and we get something in Chapter 5. Ronso, always remember those who are gone. Alright, so I just need to like do a quick tally. I can imagine how you feel. You have to learn to deal with these things. Leave it to the gold wings. I won't do that's 4. 5. Okay, so I think there's 2 more we have to talk to. Because there's 7 total.
Oh.
I just want to make sure we don't miss anyone.
No, I know. Yeah, no, I know. Where are the other 2 though? That's the thing.
There's one right here. Guado leave, Guado salam. Guado plan dark schemes. The options are you're just making that up. I'm sure you're right, or
What?
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 The option is I'm sure you're right. Okay. It's not Jordan's making that up. We say I'm sure you're right.
Right, okay.
Okay, guide. All right then. I'm sure they're right.
Okay.
Yes, Guado dark and shifty. It is Guado way. Oh my goodness. All right, and apparently the last guy is in a cave.
I think we can teleport, actually.
I believe we can. I'm gonna go to Faith Star, but I think that might be wrong. I don't remember. Oh no, that's right. Perfect. There he is. Power of Faith wane. Cave water disappears. Change will come to Ronso too. The options are the cave and the Ronso aren't connected, a change for the better I hope, or I see. The correct answer is a change for the better I hope. That makes sense.
Yeah, that does.
Ronso hoped this too. I'm still so surprised that we convinced 2 Ronso to essentially go to war against Guado. That is surprising. That was not something I thought.
I hate to tell you this. We have to do all this again in chapter 2, like with all this.
Isn't it like every single chapter up until chapter 3?
Yeah.
It's like a lot.
Yeah.
But after
once we get to chapter 3, then we have to do other stuff, so yeah.
Yeah. I'm curious. Let me see what I percent.
What?
Well, we're at 20% after that, so we were at 19 before.
Oh, so we have increased it? We have increased it!
By 1%, yeah. So I mean, just a quick sanity check. We did Gagazette, we did Bavel. I think we've done every single area. Kilika, Luca.
Yeah, we have. So the only place we... Right, so... Hold on. Yeah, we've done...
Perfect. Yeah, well, if we feel good, we can jump into Besaid. We can save beforehand if we think we need to. But
I don't think we need to. Do you, or do you think we should, or what?
I think we're fine because if we have to redo Bavel and Gagazette, that's really quick, so it's not a big deal. So I think we're fine to just go to Besaid.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's jump in. Besaid Island Spear Hunt. Spear waves coming from Besaid. Gather information in Besaid Village and find that treasure spear.
Bring it, punk.
Can't even get to the village without coming under attack.
This must be how a runaway feels after finally coming home. This is the first time I've returned to Besaid since my journey began. a little nervous.
I bet. The way you took off without a word.
Yeah, you said it. You caused quite a fuss, young lady.
Hello, Walker.
I'm sorry.
Well, as long as you're okay, yeah? Your friend?
Oh, this is Payne. We're looking for spheres together.
So, you're a sphere hunter now. I heard the rumors. To tell you the truth, I wasn't too worried. Gotta say, though, you, do seem pretty different.
Oh, you haven't changed a bit, Tubby.
Whoa, cut it out, yeah? I'm gonna be a father soon. Got to have a little more presence, you know?
How much longer?
Any day now.
Waka, a daddy!
To tell the truth, I sure don't feel like one. I mean, how do I know how a father's supposed to act in front of his kid?
Why not just do what your parents did?
Don't remember him. Sin saw to that when I was still little.
You don't have any spheres of them?
Nope, not a single... Oh.
What's wrong?
Oh, nothing. Anyway, do me a favor and go say hi to Lou. She's been worried about you. Get going.
All right. So after that scene, we can go talk to the shopkeep. You can ask any rare finds. She will offer a key for 900,000 gil. We're gonna say no thanks. We could buy that, but going through the guide, it's not necessary. The guide even actually recommends, if you do want to buy it, figure out the cipher, and then reload your save and just don't buy the key. Because I guess the code remains the same no matter what, even if you don't buy the key. So you can save yourself a bunch of money, I guess. All right. Should be, I think, the middle tent.
Welcome back.
Hi, Lulu.
So, tell us about the baby. It's gonna be born soon, right?
Not yet. Waka's getting a little ahead of himself.
Ah, bummer.
So, care to go for a little walk?
Can you?
I could use the exercise. Come on.
What a good guardian Lulu was, eh?
She's a good guardian on my playthroughs.
She's powerful
So,
as well.
what's so important that you'd run off without telling us?
Yeah, mainline Final Fantasy, main story Final Fantasy
The
X.
sphere.
Magic's pretty
Waka told me about
pretty
it.
nuts.
Kimari said he found it on Mount Gagazet.
It does look like him, though something seems a little off. Have you found anything?
Nothing. But there's still a lot of places we haven't looked yet.
Must be fun, being free to go where you please.
It is fun. I never expected a journey quite like this.
I'm not there, so you can spread your wings?
Maybe.
Huh. You have spread your wings. Well, good luck. But, Yuna, never forget who you are. You're the High Summoner that defeated sin. There are those who would use that, Yuna.
I'll be all right. I won't let myself be used anymore. Not by anyone.
Ooh. It kicked.
Really?
I want to feel.
Honestly, really good advice.
Really good advice, yeah.
Since you've come all this way, why not stay the night?
Immediately, we're like, "You join New Yevon? Like, come on, come on!" We need you in the party as a figurehead. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna kind of follow Lulu into this hut, and then we're going to spend the night. Staying the night? Yes, I'd love to.
Well, I get to fight a boss in Besaid.
Yeah, we're gonna be following Walk into a cave, which should get us there.
I know. I look forward to it. First fight for a while. I'm looking forward to it.
Alright, we gotta talk to Lulu wherever she is.
Nice having no music, isn't it? Sometimes.
Good morning.
Yeah, it kind of sets the tone
where's
for
Waka?
sure.
He left at daybreak. He said something about a cave.
A cave? I wonder what he's up to.
Want us to go find out?
Yeah,
Tommy.
there might be fiends.
Thanks. Though I doubt he'd have trouble handling a few fiends. Still, I'm a little worried. It's not like Waka to hide things.
That's funny. I don't remember there being any cave.
I don't know much about it either. Would you mind asking around?
On the case. Mission time. Where's Waka? Waka sure is acting weird. Now he's gone off to some cave? Gather clues from the villagers and track him down. Maybe you'll find treasure along the way. Find Waka and maybe something else. Alright, so we just leave Besaid and we go alongside the path to the promontory. Alright, so how it works is there's like landmarks that we have to identify, and they all have numbers. So there's 4 landmarks we have to find, and these numbers open the code to the cave. So the first landmark is the statue at which they prayed at when they left Besaid. So that's number 4.
Any trouble?
We're fine. How about you guys?
My heart is aching.
Huh?
Nothing.
Nothing. The next is just outside the Albed signage, in where you fight Kamari, and that was
yeah.
6. So the numbers we have right now are 4 and 6. It changes every playthrough, so you can't just like memorize it. Like you gotta actually find them and figure it out.
Zenkai! Ikuyo?
Also, that happens sometimes. Like they use like the Japanese like battle phrase. I don't know if that's intentional or not, but it's interesting. And we just learned Thundaga for pain. Yeah, water plant does stay as an enemy here, which is
Too easy.
because they swap around a lot of enemies. But the coyote stays, the water plant stays, I believe the condor stays.
It used to be a dingo, didn't it, here?
Yeah, the dingoes are here too as well. They haven't switched those up. It feels like Besaid's like the one place they didn't really change in terms of enemies. Here we're gonna kind of climb where you find, I believe it's the Sun Crest for Tidus. They don't have swimming in this game outside of Blitzball, so you have to do a lot of climbing rather than swimming to where you need to. So our code is 466 something. It's not necessarily in that order, but we can go identify the fourth cipher code here momentarily. Just, gotta get to it.
I know where we are though. We're on the beach.
Yuna here. Huh. That was weird.
It's nothing.
Yeah, come to think of it, you can actually open that cave without finding the fourth cipher, because you can just guess, and it'll open it, it'll be fine. But I guess you would miss that call-in from Brother, which might mess up the percentage. I'm just going to grab all four because I'm I really want to get this done right.
I know.
Yeah. So the code is 4664.
Easy to remember?
Not necessarily in that order, but it should fill out the order for us now that we've got all four. Like
so where do you have to insert the code in?
So it's going to be in like a cave area, specifically where you talk to Waka, and he says, "Hey, I got a shortcut, follow me," when you first meet him. Because normally you would head left, up, and back to Besaid, and he has you kind of dive into that area where you swim and
where
stuff,
the
right?
piranhas are, yeah.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. It's at like that junction, if you will. Yeah. Also, the same area as a Final Fantasy X test room. If you use a cheat tool, you can go to this room, and they call it the Orin room, because you can only be Orin. Like, if you teleport there, you're just Orin, and no matter what, and it's kind of interesting.
It is, yeah.
Something wrong?
We came to check on you.
Is there something in this cave?
Yeah, something like that. Who knows? Maybe it's not here, yeah? But I thought, what if? Maybe it's for real. Then again, maybe it never was. Been so long, I'm not sure anymore.
So, you're saying there's something that might be here and you want to know for sure, right?
Right. But, you see, I want to know, and then I sort of don't want to know.
Oh, man. Make up your mind. What is this thing anyway?
Well, see, I heard there was this old sphere.
A sphere? Of what?
A sphere of, you know. What does it matter? Hey, whoa!
We're sphere hunters, remember?
It's as good
Make
as
it
ours.
obvious, Pain.
All right, go Wings.
Time for business.
The Gull Wings, huh?
Alrighty.
This is Brother. You alright, Yuna?
Yes, sir.
Just ignore him.
Solid advice from Riku there.
All yours, Yuna.
Where are you going?
Wow, very easy.
Yeah, not a lot of very difficult enemies. Okay. Looks like Riku leveled up. Alright. So at a save point, do we want to save?
Probably
This
should,
right
shouldn't we?
Yeah, this is right before the boss. So the save menu should be open there.
Can I fight it?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. You might wanna strategize a little bit. I think this one absorbs fire.
Hold on, sorry, my screen. Sorry, can you repeat that? My screen reader was talking.
Oh, you're good. You're good. Yeah. So if you wanna take over and you wanna fight this boss, I think it does absorb fire, but that's all I.
Okay,
Yeah,
so should I use ice instead then, or
Yeah, I think I should be fine.
will you show me how to get to that? Like when we get to it, like yeah, you know what I mean? Like where do I have to? Like you'll show me where to go to find ice, because that'll help me when I'm grinding as well. You know what I mean? Like sort of thing.
Yeah,
Can you show me the
absolutely.
layout?
Absolutely. Let's take a look at what Pain knows. To be honest, the layout will change as Pain learns things, of course.
Oh.
But
Yeah.
I think for
okay.
now, I'm gonna trigger a fight here. Give me just 1 second, and I'll have you take over
Yeah, sure thing.
once I trigger it.
What's going on there?
I'm jumping between a bunch of pillars, hoping that I get a fight. I think I should soon, because I was getting a fight last time I was on here. Alright, cool. So, you're Riku right now, so your option is you can just hit X if you want to attack.
Yeah,
you can
I haven't
go down
switched
one.
yet. I haven't switched yet, but yeah. I'll switch when we get into the fight, but yeah. So you're still controlling at the moment.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Anyways, so for black magic, you're gonna just open the menu with X, and then if you go right one, you're on Blizzard.
That's fine. That's easy.
So, it should be, and that'll change of course as we learn more abilities. But
Yeah, it's fine. I can do that. That's fine. Right,
Cool.
let's go. I'm ready to fight this. Let's do this. Hey, hey.
Alright, Flame Dragon. Alright, I'm gonna touch the save here just to heal, and then I'll trigger the fight.
Watch me fight, Zach. Haha.
I'm ready.
Shall I
I'm
switch
ready.
now, or shall I wait for the scene to play?
I would switch now. I think it's fine.
Find a sphere and the fiends appear.
Try it.
So you starting on Riku?
Who's going first?
Riku's going first. Now you're on Pain. Yeah, and now you're on Yuna. So it's gonna be a lot of Riku, Pain, Yuna. Most likely.
Am I cold?
Oh, you're on Yuna again? Oh, that blizzard was insane. Perfect.
Oh, I did the wrong thing there. Oops.
Oh, it's all good. Now you're on Riku. Yeah, and then you're on Yuna. Let me know if this is helping or different.
Yeah, it's helping a lot. It's helping a lot.
Perfect. Alright, you're on Riku. And I was actually wrong. Fire does deal damage, just not as much as Blizzard. You're on
Is this
Blizzard?
Pain?
Perfect.
Is this Pain's go or Yuna's?
Yep, you are on Blizzard right now as Pain.
Yeah, that's good. I just want to make sure.
Cool.
I'm actually fighting! Yay!
Nice. You know, Riku's going through. Nice. Perfect. Trigger happy. And there it is. That's lethal. That's lethality. Nice. That was like easy. Nice.
Oh, I'm happy. I actually did it. Yay!
Nice. Yeah, no, I think if you want to tackle the bosses, like that'll
One
be
more
like
for the going!
it'll be fun to like kind of try like to get through those weaknesses. I think that use of Blizzard was just like clutch.
Yeah.
You score the white mage dress sphere.
Ooh, neat. Okay.
Nice. Perfect. Yeah, I think we just got to talk to Waka and then our life is good.
And then I can just switch just like that. So.
Yeah. I think the next fight in Xanarkand will be really good.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Guardian Beast, I think it is.
Yeah. There's a Pain line I really like there.
There's a what?
The Pain has a voice line there I really like. In that
Oh,
fight.
okay.
Yeah.
Because I remember how that boss fights, actually. It fights like the Sentry Keeper.
Yeah.
Find anything?
Similar.
We sure did. Let's take a look.
And this sphere is just a bunch of scenes in Besaid. There's really nothing of note.
Is
Of
it?
important.
Yeah, it's more of just like the
Nah,
scenery.
afraid not.
It does show a treasure chest, which I think we can get later. I
So,
think this chest
what
that
sphere were you looking for?
the Besaid key gets us to.
Well, it's a
I think it
sphere of
has
our
a quite.
parents.
I think it has an
Chapu
accessory
said
in
he
it.
found it.
Chapu?
Yeah, I think it has like an accessory or
Oh,
and then the one
your
at the end
brother.
has like a karmic grid.
He was a crusader. Now he's gone on
Yeah.
to the far plane. Sin got
It's
our
worth
parents
noting,
not long after Chapu was born.
A lot of chests refill
We were
every
both
chapter.
too young to remember
But,
their faces, you know?
Yes, I do.
When we were
Correct.
kids,
In
we got
not-
into a fight one time, and Chapu said,
I guess
I
that's what
found a
I'll say.
sphere with Mom and Dad in it, but I'm not telling you where it is.
And you never asked him?
I was too boneheaded to let my little brother win. So I went on without asking until I just forgot about it. Then yesterday, talking with you made me think about it again. Chapu used to play in this cave, so I thought maybe he found the sphere here, yeah? But when I came to look, I got to thinking.
About what?
See, I got this picture of my parents in my head, yeah? Like strong and kind. Whenever things got tough, those are the parents I imagined. But their real faces might be totally different, yeah? I think about that, and I'm not so sure I really want to know. I was sitting there trying to figure out what to do, and then you guys showed up.
Oh, that's our Waka.
The sphere might still be somewhere on the island. Should we look for it?
Nah, that's all right. I'm through worrying about that stuff. What's past is past, yeah? Can't let it get to me. I'm going to be a father soon. Gotta pull it together.
That's right, Dad.
Huh. But, just how am I supposed to pull it together? Sure wish I had something to go by, you know?
Could always look up to Sid as a father.
You read me?
I don't know about
You guys
that, though.
about finished down there?
He's a little
Brother's
bit
starting to get on my nerves.
Yeah, we'll be back soon.
Yeah!
Anyways, what I was gonna bring up was because we didn't get the Besaid key, we do miss out on some items. But we only miss out on like 2 turbo ethers. Like nothing, not a big deal.
Right, okay.
We just got the protection table for armor crate. Yeah. I see SharePlay stops in 5 minutes. Are we almost at like the limit of the recording then? Or?
Yeah, we are, yeah. So we are at that point of where the next story location is Zanarkand now. Legit.
We got there. I think publicity next time and Zanarkand after. Yeah.
And then Kilika.
Nice. I see
So-
the percentage we need is 23.4 for Kilika.
Right. Okay, that's interesting. So folks, I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you for watching, and in the next episode, we will do publicity and Zanarkand. See you next time, folks. Over and out.